Hi everybody, welcome to the food tour of Chapinero of Bogota. Now I'm staying in Chapinero, so I got lucky it's near my hotel. Now, this is a tour that takes you to many different regions of Colombia. You can try many types of foods, but the most important food in Colombia is the soup. Now, for those of you who follow me on YouTube, I showed you the ajiaco soup the other day. It's the one that's got 3 types of potatoes, it's got the huasca herb in it, and it's got chicken and corn. It's in this one right here. It's mainly around the Bogota region. This one here is called mondongo. And this one here has got potatoes and the beef in the belly of the cow. And this one here has got the beef, and it's got beans, and it's got potatoes, and it's got a fruit that's kind of like a grape. Now this one is from the Caribbean area, and this one here, a place called Boyaca. Now I'm going to lift this up and have a look here. So look at this soup here. This is the one I mentioned, the mondongo. And here's the ajiaco. Okay. And here we have the masamoro chiqueta, it's called. Okay. Talk soon. All right, continue the tour. Now, the restaurant we're in, the one you saw me at the edge of there, is called sopas y carnes, which means soups and meats. Now, there were 2 more soups we didn't show you the front because they come from the back. This one here is called the sancocha. Now it means a mixture. Now it's all over Colombia, this soup. It can have chicken, beef, pork, fish, lamb, anything you can put in your mind of meats. It can have plantains, potatoes, corn, onions, tomatoes, anything you can imagine in terms of vegetables. But basically any soup will have any combination of those. There's no set limit to how many you can put in there. Okay, now this one here is called the frijolado soup. It's mainly a soup made out of beans. And it's predominantly in the southern part of Colombia that it comes from. What they do is they cook it with the feet of the pig. Okay, so in a minute I'll try these. Give me a second to see how I enjoy this one. Very tasty. Now this one here, a little bit thicker soup. Very nice soup. I can taste the beans in there. Thick one, thin one. But hey, talk soon. Alright, here we have the next stop, the Three Queso restaurant. Now here, we have a tamale. Now a tamale in Colombia is different from the one in Mexico with regard to the inside ingredients. Now the outside is still a banana leaf like this, but the inside what they have is chicken, corn, rice, and green beans. Now they also add some pork fat in there to add some moisture and some flavor, and they also add a carrot in there which removes the acidity from the other ingredients, but you don't eat the carrot because it gets a little nasty because of all the acid that's in there. Now what they do is they pre-cook the corn and the chicken, and then they put it in here, and then they wrap it up with the other ingredients, and then they steam it, and that's what they get. Now I'm going to open it up and see what we have here. Let's come closer and have a look here. Look at this now. This is what they have right here. The style of tamale. Okay, now this one apparently is from Tolima, south of Bogota. Now Tolima, if you might remember when you were watching my other video, is where the lechona is from. That's where they have the pig cooked inside the pig skin. Well, this is the tamale from here. Now let's give it a try. It's like, here's the chicken part here. Very good. Okay, so that's the tamale. Alright, here we are at the next stop, the Bandita restaurant. Now this is based on cuisine from Antioquia department, the capital is Medellin. Now, one thing that's big in there is pork. It's a very big part of their diet, but you're going to see something coming later. Right now we have the plantain right here, and it's a very sweet plantain. And what you do with it is you put some salty cheese, which comes from Antioquia department, and you put it on it, and you eat it because it goes down the sourness. Don't put it in your plate. This is not grease, okay? You can wrap it up like this. Absolutely fine. You've balanced out the sweetness, so it's not too sweet. So when the next part comes, we'll talk then. Alrighty, continuing the tour. Now this is the main course right here. Now here we have the grilled potatoes, and we have some pork fat right here. See them right there? Okay, now, as I mentioned earlier, the pig is a very big part of the diet of the Medellin and Antioquia department, and the potatoes, the criolla, is a very main ingredient of the ajiaco soup we had earlier. Now I'm going to try them and see what they're like. Divine, the way they cook the potatoes is very good. Now, I'm going to try the pork fat. That was absolutely marvelous. harmless, and it is not as greasy as other animal fats. So you got to check this one out. Everybody, continuing the tour. Now here we are at the T-zone of Zona Rosa. Now the reason they call it the T-zone is that here we are on the long part of the T right here, and over there, crossing it, you have the short part of the T there. Now, Zona Rosa is known for its great restaurants and nightlife and whatnot, but here we're about to check out the next restaurant called Calisto. Now, this is a restaurant chain in the department called Valle de Cauca. Now, this is the department where the capital is Cali. Now, we're gonna have cuisine from there in a minute, so talk soon. Hi everybody, continuing the tour. Now here we are inside the Calisto restaurant. Now here we have the famous dish of Valle de Cauca, which is known as the aborojado. Now, what they do is they use a very ripe yellow plantain, and because it's so ripe, it's soft, and they roll it like a pancake, and what they do is they put mozzarella cheese on it, then they roll it up, and they cover it in flour, and then deep fry it, and this is the end result. Now, you're supposed to chop it down the middle and see what it's like. There you go, the cheese is in there, and we'll see what it's like. You know, this is actually plantain, but it looks almost like bread. Let's see what the flavor's like. Absolutely fabulous. It's almost like a dough with a bit of sweetness to it because it's a sweet plantain. Now, look behind you there. There's the edge of the T-zone right there. Okay, there you go. Hi everybody, welcome to the last restaurant on this tour. Now, this is called the Canasto, which translated means the fruit basket. Now, I should mention, this place serves cuisine from all over Colombia, but here they're focusing on something called the cubio, which is a plant root. Now, here's the cubio right here. Have a quick look at it here. Close up. It's this one right here. Okay. Now, most of Colombia, they use the cubio to make soup, but in Boyacá department, which is near Bogota, they use it for other things, such as serving it with vegetables. Now, in this dish, what they do is they add some coriander seeds to add some flavor to it. However, apparently, it's very difficult to do, to cook this, whether you have seeds or not, and if it's not done right, no, it's not a good sell. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to taste it and see if it is a good sell. This is bad. No, that's right. This was very, very good sell. Did a great job here. Now, just to finish off, if you look over here, here's part of the restaurant here. As you can see, they have a lot of those baskets of flowers. That's meant to represent the name, the fruit basket, only it's flowers. Okay, so that concludes the tour of the Chapinero foods. Come check it out.